Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, I have another interesting English story for you. This story is called The Hidden Cost of Perfectionism. It is not only a story to improve your English listening skills. It is also a story that may change the way you think. So relax, listen carefully, and enjoy the story. Let's begin. Maya was a 20-year-old college student. She lived in a peaceful town with her parents and her younger brother, Ryan. Everyone knew Maya as a hardworking and intelligent girl. Her teachers liked her. Her classmates respected her. Her parents were proud of her. But nobody knew one important secret. Maya was afraid of making mistakes. She believed everything had to be perfect. Every notebook had to look beautiful. Every homework assignment had to be flawless. Every sentence had to be correct. If she found even one small mistake, she started all over again. Sometimes she spent 1 hour writing only one page. Sometimes she erased the same sentence 10 times. Her classmates finished their work quickly. Maya always stayed behind. One Monday morning, her English teacher announced a new project. "Students," the teacher said with a smile, "next Friday, everyone will present a project about their dream career." The class became excited. Some students wanted to become doctors. Some wanted to become engineers. Others wanted to become teachers or business owners. Maya wanted to become an architect. She loved beautiful buildings and creative designs. "This will be my best project ever," she whispered to herself. That afternoon, she came home full of excitement. She opened her laptop and began working immediately. She wrote the title, "My Dream Career." Then she looked at it carefully. "The letters are too small," she said. She deleted everything. She started again. This time she used another font. She looked again. No, it still doesn't look perfect. She deleted everything again. Her younger brother Ryan walked into the room. "What are you doing?" he asked. "I'm making my project." Ryan looked at the empty screen. "It doesn't look like you're making it." Maya laughed a little. "I'm trying to make it perfect." Ryan smiled. "I think it already looked fine." Maya shook her head. "You don't understand." Ryan quietly left the room. Hours passed. The sun went down. Dinner was ready. Her mother called from the kitchen. "Maya, dinner is ready." "I'll come in 5 minutes." But 5 minutes became 30 minutes. She was still changing the title. Finally, her father entered the room. He looked at the computer. "You've been here all afternoon. How much have you finished?" Maya looked down. "Only the title." Her father looked surprised. "Only the title." "It wasn't perfect." Her father smiled kindly. "Maya, sometimes finished work is better than perfect work." But Maya didn't believe him. She thought, "If I keep improving it, everyone will admire my project." The next morning, Maya woke up early. Before leaving for college, she spent almost 40 minutes choosing what to wear. "This shirt is too plain." "This jacket doesn't match." "My shoes don't look right." Her mother waited near the front door. "Maya, you'll be late." "Just 1 minute," Maya answered. 10 more minutes passed. Finally, they left the house. When Maya arrived at college, her first class had already started. The teacher looked at her. "You're late." "I'm sorry. I couldn't decide what to wear." Several students looked surprised. During lunch, Maya sat with her best friend, Ria. Ria noticed that Maya looked tired. "You don't look happy." "I'm stressed." "About the project?" Maya nodded. "It has to be perfect." Ria smiled. "Why?" "Because everyone will see it." "So, what if someone finds a mistake?" Ria laughed softly. "Maya, everyone makes mistakes." "Not me. I can't." Ria looked serious. "You know what? I think you're making life much harder than it needs to be." Maya didn't answer. She believed perfection meant success. That evening she searched online. How to make the perfect school project. Hundreds of videos appeared. She watched one, then another, then another. Every video gave different advice. Different colors, different designs, different ideas. Instead of feeling confident, Maya became more confused. There are so many ways. What if I choose the wrong one? She closed her laptop. Her head hurt. She had spent 3 hours watching videos. But she had finished nothing. Wednesday arrived. Most of her classmates had already completed half of their projects. Some had already printed them. Maya had only one page. She stared at it for several minutes. Then she noticed a tiny spelling mistake. Instead of correcting the word, she deleted the whole page. She started again from the beginning. Late that night, she looked into the mirror. Dark circles had appeared under her eyes. She looked tired, very tired. She quietly asked herself, "Why is this so difficult?" For the first time, she wondered if perfection was helping her. The next morning, quietly destroying Maya woke up feeling exhausted. She had slept for only 4 hours. Her eyes were red. Her body felt weak. But she still thought about only one thing. My project is still not perfect. She packed her notebook and went to college. When she entered the classroom, she saw her classmates talking happily. Some were laughing. Some were helping each other. Most of them had already finished their projects. Maya quietly sat in her chair. She looked at her own project again. She noticed that one picture was not perfectly straight. She carefully removed it. Then she glued it again. When she finished, the teacher entered the classroom. "Good morning, everyone." The students answered together. "Good morning, teacher." The teacher smiled. "I hope all of you are ready. Tomorrow is the final day. You will present your projects." Maya suddenly felt nervous. Her heart started beating faster. What if my project is not good enough? What if everyone laughs at me? After class, Ria walked beside Maya. "You look worried again." "I don't think I can finish." Ria looked surprised. "You've been working on it all week." "I know. But it still isn't perfect." Ria stopped walking. "Maya, come with me." They walked to a quiet bench in the college garden. The trees moved gently in the wind. Birds were singing. The place felt peaceful. Ria smiled. "Can I tell you a story?" Maya nodded. "I'd like to hear it." Ria began. There were 2 potters who lived in the same village. The first potter made one clay pot every day. Some pots were beautiful. Some had tiny mistakes. But every day, he learned something new. He sold his pots. He earned money. And slowly, he became better. The second potter was different. He wanted to make the perfect pot. He worked on only one pot. Every day, he changed something. This side is too wide. The handle is too small. The color is not right. He kept fixing the same pot. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. But he never finished. He never sold anything. He never learned from customers. He was waiting for perfection. Ria looked at Maya. Who do you think became successful? Maya smiled a little. The first potter. Exactly. He improved because he finished his work. The second potter stayed in the same place. Maya looked down. I think I'm becoming the second potter. Ria nodded gently. I think so too. They sat quietly for a few moments. Then Maya asked, but what if people see my mistakes? Ria smiled. They will. Maya looked surprised. They will. Yes. And that's completely normal. Everyone makes mistakes. Even teachers. Even doctors. Even famous writers. They all learn by making mistakes. Maya stayed silent. Ria continued. Do you remember when your little brother learned to ride a bicycle? Maya laughed. He fell many times. Exactly. Did he stop trying? No. He stood up every time. And now he rides better than me. Ria smiled. Because mistakes helped him improve. They didn't stop him. They taught him. Those words stayed in Maya's mind. That evening she returned home. She opened her project again. She found another small mistake. Her hand slowly reached for the eraser. She wanted to erase everything. But then she remembered the story of the two potters. She slowly put the eraser down. No, I'm not starting over again. Instead, she corrected only the small mistake. For the first time all week, she closed her notebook. Her mother looked surprised. You're finished already. I think so. Are you happy with it? Maya smiled softly. It's not perfect, but it's finished. Her mother hugged her. I'm proud of you. That night Maya slept peacefully. It was the best sleep she had all week. The next morning was presentation day. Students carried colorful projects into the classroom. Everyone looked excited. Maya still felt nervous. Her hands were cold. The teacher called the first student. One by one, the students presented their work. Some forgot a few words. Some laughed. Some made small mistakes. Nobody laughed at them. Instead, everyone clapped. Maya watched carefully. She suddenly realized something. Nobody expected perfection. They only wanted honesty and effort. Finally, the teacher smiled. Our next presenter is Maya. The whole classroom became quiet. Maya slowly stood up. She picked up her project. Her heart was beating faster than ever. She walked toward the front of the classroom. She looked at her classmates. She took one deep breath. Then, just as she was about to begin speaking, She accidentally dropped all of her papers onto the floor. The classroom became completely silent. Maya froze. Her face turned red. For one painful second, she thought everything was over. Maya stood quietly in front of the class. All of her papers were scattered across the floor. For one long second, nobody said anything. Her face turned bright red. She wanted to disappear. This is so embarrassing, she thought. I ruined everything. She bent down quickly and started picking up the papers. Before she could collect them all, something unexpected happened. One student stood up. Then another. Soon, 3 classmates helped her gather every page. Ria smiled and handed Maya the last paper. It's okay, she whispered. Take your time. The teacher smiled kindly. There is no rush, Maya. Everyone makes small mistakes. The classroom became quiet again. Maya took a deep breath. She looked at her classmates. Then she smiled. You know, I wanted today to be perfect. She laughed softly. But I guess life had a different plan. The whole class laughed with her. At that moment, all of her fear disappeared. She realized something important. Nobody was laughing at her. They were laughing with her. She placed her papers on the desk. Then she began her presentation. Good morning, everyone. My dream is to become an architect. I love creating beautiful buildings. I believe a good building is not only beautiful, it should also make people feel comfortable and safe. She continued speaking with confidence. She made 2 small grammar mistakes. She forgot one sentence. Instead of stopping, she smiled. Then she continued speaking. The class listened carefully. When she finished, everyone clapped loudly. The teacher smiled. Excellent work, Maya. You spoke naturally. You stayed calm. That is more important than being perfect. Those words stayed in Maya's heart. After school, she walked home with Ria. I can't believe I dropped all my papers, Maya said. Ria laughed. And look what happened. You still gave a wonderful presentation. Maya smiled. I spent the whole week worrying. But nobody cared about the small mistakes. Exactly, Ria said. People remember your confidence. They don't remember tiny mistakes. A few weeks later, another opportunity arrived. The college announced a public speaking competition. Before, Maya would never have joined. She would have said, I'm not ready. My English isn't perfect. My pronunciation isn't perfect. But this time, she smiled. I'll do it. She wrote a simple speech. She practiced every evening. Sometimes she forgot her lines. Sometimes she spoke too fast. Sometimes she laughed at herself. Instead of feeling frustrated, she kept practicing. Every mistake became a lesson. On the day of the competition, more than 100 students filled the hall. Maya felt nervous, but she also felt excited. When her name was called, she walked onto the stage. She looked at the audience. She took one deep breath. Then she started speaking. Halfway through her speech, she forgot one sentence. The old Maya would have stopped. She would have apologized. She would have become nervous. But the new Maya simply smiled. She said, "Sometimes our minds need a short break." The audience laughed warmly. Then she continued. When she finished, everyone applauded. She did not win first place. She won third place. But this time, she felt happier than ever before, because she had finally understood something. Success is not about being perfect. Success is about moving forward. Later that evening, her father asked, "So, how was the competition?" Maya placed the small trophy on the table. "I came in third." Her little brother Ryan jumped with excitement. "That's amazing." Her father smiled proudly. "Are you disappointed you didn't win first place?" Maya shook her head. "No. A few months ago, I wouldn't even have entered. This trophy reminds me that trying is already a victory." Her father smiled. "I've been waiting a long time to hear you say that." Months passed. Slowly, Maya's life began to change. She stopped rewriting every sentence. She finished her homework on time. She enjoyed learning instead of fearing mistakes. She joined a painting club. Her first painting looked terrible. She laughed. Then she painted another one. She joined a cooking class. The first cake she baked burned in the oven. Her family still ate it together. Everyone laughed. Nobody complained. Every new mistake became a new memory. One afternoon, her teacher asked her to speak to younger students. The topic was simple: how to stop fearing mistakes. Maya stood in front of the classroom. She smiled. Then she said, "I used to believe perfection would make me successful. But I was wrong. Perfection only made me tired. It stole my time. It stole my confidence. It stole my happiness. But mistakes gave me something much more valuable. They gave me experience. They made me stronger. They helped me grow." The younger students listened carefully. One little girl raised her hand. "What should I do if I'm afraid of making mistakes?" Maya smiled. She answered, "Start anyway. Do your best. Finish your work. Learn from every mistake. Then try again. Progress is always better than perfection." The classroom filled with applause. As Maya walked home that evening, she looked at the sunset. The sky was not perfect. Some clouds were dark. Some were bright. But together, they created something beautiful. Maya smiled. Life was exactly the same. It did not need to be perfect to be wonderful. Moral of the story: perfection is impossible. Progress is possible. Mistakes are not your enemies. They are your teachers. Every successful person started as a beginner. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Start today. Learn every day. Improve every day. And remember, done is better than perfect. Thank you for listening to today's story. If you enjoyed this English story, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for more easy English stories. Keep learning, keep improving, and never stop believing in yourself. The end.